Okay, so in this example, we have to factorize. Now, if you look carefully, these two brackets are almost the same. Can you see that? They're not the same though. Please remember that when you are minusing, the order does actually make a difference. So for example, 3 minus 2 is not the same as 2 minus 3, because this one gives you 1, this one gives you minus 1. So this is one of those examples where you need to make like a little switch. I don't know if you've watched my videos on that, where you need to do like a little trick to try switch this one around, and it involves doing something with this positive over here. So what you should remember is that we can keep the first one the same, then we change this plus to a minus, okay? And what that allows us to do is to switch this one to a positive and this one to a negative. Okay, and then we still have the x squared. Now the reason we did that is that these two are now exactly the same. And so now we can take out a common factor. So we can take out a common factor, because in this term and this term, the common factor is 2x minus 3y. And so what would we be left with over here? Well, we would be left with a 1, because there's nothing there. If there's nothing there, you say 1. Then we say minus, and then what are we left with in this term? Well, there's still this x squared. Now, many learners are like, okay, cool, awesome, next question. No, guys, please, I want you to get into the habit of looking at each of these brackets and seeing if you can go further. In this one, there's nothing we can do. There's no common factor, there's no difference of squares, there's no trinomial. In this one, there is not a common factor, but it is a difference of square. How do we know if something is a difference of square? It's whenever you have two terms separated with a negative, and each term is a square. For example, 1 times 1 gives you 1, and x times x gives you x squared. So what we can do then is we can use a difference of square approach over there. So that involves opening up two brackets, and then what times what gives you 1? Well, that's 1 times 1. What times what gives you x squared? Well, that's x times x. And then all that we do is the 1 becomes a plus, and the 1 becomes a minus. Remember, that's the way difference of squares work. If you don't remember that, then just go check out the videos on difference of squares.